Mike Hamilton here. Just gonna go do a quick tour of a 2022 Toyota Camry V6 TRD edition. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So to me, this is the best value for the V6. Well, it's the least price one, and to me, the best looking one at the same time. You're missing some things like panoramic sunroof and dual power seats and heated ventilated. But then you get the TRD sport suspension, the TRD wheels on it, the red brakes, the rear spoiler, the ground effects, the air diffusers. So let's take a look at her and walk around and talk about her. So let's take a look, since we're on this side here, just a nice rear spoiler that you have off the back here. Just really, that's one of the nicest rear spoilers that Toyota builds on any of their cars at this time. Dual exhaust, ground, we got the air diffusers on here. And then let's move over to the side. And then you got these TRD wheels, which are really nicely looking. And then you got your ground effects, your breaking up the side, giving that body a nice trim and look. Two-tone paint with the black roof. It's something like something you'll see with the XSEs that they do. So they have a two-tone, but you get that on the TRD. There is turn signal indicators on these mirrors. We have LED headlights and fog lights. We do have only incandescent for your turn signals there, and your parking lights. Honeycomb grille, Toyota Safety Sense with the 2.5 Plus in it. Has adaptive cruise control, lane departure, lane trace assistance, pedestrian and cyclist detection, large animal detection are all part of this here. So this does come with a smart key. And it looks like this here. It says Camry on the back. So if I do lock, and a third time, and it's got a nice little throaty exhaust on it. And let's take a look at the interior. All right, let's take a look on the inside here. So all soft touch on the doors and the dash here. We have a nickel polish look there. You got red stitching on here, soft touch injection foam molding, 9-inch infotainment. We have an 8-speed transmission with different drive modes, and eco, a sport, and a normal. This seat is a manual seat, but it's got a jack assisted to lift it up and down, back and forth. We have a cloth center insert. They do have the, because it's a TRD embroidered and with the red stitching and on the seats. Let's go ahead and take a look to the back here. And they get cup holders in the door, more soft touch, 2 seat back pockets there. Power is coming out of the center console. There's a USB-A, USB-C, but nothing for the rear passengers here. No center armrests on this one. Red seat belts are part of this TRD edition here. Comes with all-weather floor mats. That is the way the manager preferenced it. Let's go to the back, and then you got your big air diffuser at the bottom, dual exhaust tips there, Camrys in black and with the TRD badge in red. We could open up the trunk by holding the key fob down. Then we have the set of fabric mats that have the embroidered stitching in them, TRD stitching. So you have both sets here if you want to really deck it out with the TRD stuff that is supposed to have, but we do always put all weather in them too. Shark fin up there will support Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Again, you have the ground effects on here, body side molding, the TRD wheels with the red painted calipers on here. Let's take a look at this back seat, see how I fit, because that seat was back for me. I'm 6'2", and I do have a couple inches between me and that front seat, and so I fit in here without touching. So a 6-foot adult can be behind another 6-foot adult. Let's move up to the front. All right, you do have blind spot indicators in your mirror. Again, turn signal indicators on the side, so merging in safer. We do have smart key again, so I can lock it with these notches here. And then unlocking is easy as putting my hand on the door after it resets. Coming to the inside here, we have bottle holders down there. We have more soft touch with nickel polish again, with power mirrors, power windows, power locks. And then you have your driver's seat that's like 8-way power lumbar on here. And let's go ahead and take a look at the up here. We have auto dimming high beam on here, trunk release, gas door release, traction control off. Nice leather wrap stitching steering wheel with the red stitch on it, really nice. Let's go ahead and get inside. Before I forget, nickel polished sport pedals down below, and then let's go ahead and start her up, show you the startup sequence. And a red TRD in here. So, and then you have digital miles per hour, bunch of driver's information stuff on here, radio information, your lane departure screen, your lane trace, adaptive cruise control screen, messages screen, and then all your Toyota safety sensor, all part of this. And then you have these red gauges on here that like light up red, so you got analog gauges giving you that red theme again, along with your red stitching that's all over this vehicle with your TRD shifter. And then up here again, you have the larger of the two infotainments that are available to a Camry, which is, this is the 9-inch, supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It also does XM radio on trial, and JBL Premium audio is part of this with Clarify in this here for a more premium sound. We have just a single climate control in here, no dual climate. And then you have all your stuff here, your fan on, off, your different flows, fan speeds are up here, heat range, inside, outside air, heated mirrors, rear defrost, front defrost, all in here. Then we have our primary port down here for Apple CarPlay and Android, our 12-volt power port, cargo and electronic storage in there. And then you have your drive modes along with your 8-speed transmission. You can sequentially shift it. It has paddle shifters, or you could bump shift it from there. And then you have a eco, normal, sport mode. Power emergency brake goes off when I put it in reverse. And then you can see the backup camera with the blue lines is where you're at. The yellow lines is the predictive lines at which direction you're going in. And then you have brake hold. So that's a nice feature. You set that up. Stop and go traffic, you won't have to hold the brakes so you come complete stop because you got stuck in traffic. And then when you start to go again, it's hit the gas pedal. A couple of cup holders, and then inside we have our center console is a couple USBs, and a USB-A, USB-C. Coming out the top, this is just a manual dimming mirror, no auto dimming review mirror, no garage door memory sets. Again, some of the things that they keep the prices down on. SOS is basically OnStar for Toyota. It's in every one of them. Vanity mirrors are not lit, but you do have the shade extenders on here. And these reading lights are an LED on this car. Let's go ahead and take a look at the window sticker right here. Give you the what it is and its final price after destination. So again, this is a Camry TRD V6, and it's got 3.5 liters V6 making 301 horsepower on an 8-speed automatic transmission. This has got, it just has the special color, which is an upgrade, the windshield pearl paint, and it has TRD package with JBL, which is $1,585. Two-tone midnight black metallic roof adds another $500. All-weather cargo mats add another $259, and then $1,025 is destination. So total price after everything is included is $36,704. With the safest vehicle you could buy in this class, 5 stars in every type of crash. Fuel economy is not that great. It's not terrible, but you know, it's 22 in the city, 31 on the highway. It's a V6 and puts out a lot of power. It's one of Toyota's very fastest of the cars until we get the new hatchback. That's even faster, but right now it sits number 3, just barely behind the RAV4 Prime at 1/10 of 1 second slower than what we're and then the Supra being the fastest vehicle. So when you're getting into the XSE Camrys with a fully optioned out one, they could pop over 40,000 now. Even this is not that cheap, but you could get this again the 4,000 to 5,000 less than the XSEs are going for. Because again, you're getting like panoramic sunroof and heads-up display, heated ventilated seats. This actually, I thought it had heated, doesn't even have heated seats in it, but that's an aftermarket easy add-on. We have a guy in town does them for like $250 a seat, not a big deal. You could add that to this car, and pretty reasonable anywhere else you go. But anyways, I think it's the most sportiest looking of the sedans that we sell at the moment, and it's actually quite quick. You know, something like about a 5.6, 5.5, somewhere in that 0 to 60. So it's a pretty good speed for a Toyota. So anyways, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.